I graduated high school, and my mom was like, either move out or go to a community college. And I didn't have enough money to move out, but I hated school with a passion. But she forced me to go to community college, and that was the worst thing ever. Like that made me hate life. Like borderline suicidal. I just can't stand like having to just sit there and listen to this dumb stuff and listen to some teacher read out a book. So what I did was I would act like I was going to community college, but I would just work on videos in my car and edit and stuff like that. I had straight zeros. And so now the clock had started because once my mom found out, I was screwed.
Were you aware of that? Like, that you're running a risk?
Yeah, exactly. And so I would act like I was going to college that whole time, but I wasn't. And I didn't have enough money to move out. And that was kind of when I was just like 15 hours a day, all in. I was like, I'm fucked if this doesn't work. And I had some videos pop off. I couldn't tell you which ones, but I had a month where I made 20 grand because I just had some videos just do really, really well. And then I came home and I was like, yeah.
I literally got up and we had an 18-hour Skype call, and then I went to bed, and that's all I did. And we were just tearing apart YouTube videos, studying trends. Imagine a world where it's just you working solo, and you work 12 hours a day every day for like a year, and you're just grinding, you make a mistake, you learn from it, you grind, you make a mistake, you learn from it, and you do that for like a year. And then imagine a different world where you have 4 friends who are also equally grinding in something similar. Friend number 1 makes a mistake on Friday. He teaches the other 4 people. Friend number 2 makes a mistake the next week, teaches everyone. And then like you're all learning from each other's mistakes. You're all constantly studying 24/7 and downloading each other. Like after a year, you're like 2 years ahead of the guy who was just solo. It really does make a difference, especially like we agreed not to drink, we didn't do drugs, like we didn't date, we didn't do anything. We just literally obsessed from the time we woke up to the time we went to bed. That's literally all we did.
That's what's sad is because so many like small YouTubers, they see it as like, oh, I see this all the time. Like a guy with 1 million subscribers will learn something new and they'll be like, oh, I don't want to teach my friends. Like they'll compete with me. It's like, you dumbass motherfucker. You pulled less views in the last 3 years than like I know people have on a single video. Like you teaching him isn't going to do anything. So like imagine a world where you have like 3 friends, and like when friend number 1 learns something, he teaches the other 2, and friend number 3 f***s up on a video and he teaches you guys, and you're all coming up together. Whereas if you're separate, you have to f*** up every single time. You know, so like if you each make 100 f*** ups, you could be like 300 f*** deep in learning. But if you're separate, you're only 100 deep.
There's no such thing as a perfect video. Like someone should always call you and it on your video because it could be better. Like that's because imagine if someone does that every video and you upload hundreds, if not 1,000 videos over the next 10 years, and every single time someone's critiquing you and you're applying what they're critiquing. Like imagine the compound effect over that time span. It's invaluable. But if you upload 100 videos and very few people are shitting on them, then like you just lost so much compound effect.
Upload videos. Number 1 is the most important thing. Upload as many videos as you possibly can. The more videos you upload, the better practice you are to make great videos. And then work on packaging. What's the thumbnail? What's the title? What's the thumbnail? What's the title? Don't even shoot a video until you know the thumbnail and title and you know it's gonna smack. Like that's it. You know what I mean? The person who loses at becoming a YouTuber is the person who quits. If you stop making videos, you lose. 100% you'll lose. If you continue to make videos until you become a YouTuber, you'll become a YouTuber. Those are the only 2 options. It's very binary. Those are your 2 choices. You gonna keep making videos and become a YouTuber? Or
dude, we're gonna keep on doing it, bro. Let's go. Thank you, man.
I'm like genuinely saying this. I'm gonna go from 0 to 1 million subscribers in a year. That's the goal. So I start the channel by riding my electric skateboard across the entire state of California. Thought that would be a banger video. Got probably 300 views. After that video, I'm pumping out video after video after video every single week trying to grow the channel. The first video that actually popped off was this video where I basically sneak into Dan Bilzerian's Valentine's Day party. So I fly to California, sneak into Dan's party as a fake cameraman, document the entire thing, and then upload the video to YouTube. Video gets like 1 million views in 3 days. The channel starts growing, and it was like the craziest endorphin rush of my entire life. The rush was pretty short-lived, however. A lawyer showed up at my door in Atlanta, basically serving me papers, and said if I didn't take the video down in 3 days, they were gonna fine me $250,000. So I took the video down. I'm hoping one day I can re-upload the video and just take the $250,000 fine, maybe. One day.
The goal for me is to create videos that inspire others to create, that push a positive message. If I'm pushing a negative message, it's not worth it for me, and things that I enjoy doing. Those are my 3 things that have to check the box in order for me to make a video.
What would you say to creators that start Depends what they want, I guess. If you're starting off YouTube now,
I would say the same thing I said back then, which is like you need to find your own thing. I find that I'm always drawn to YouTubers that do a different thing. It might not be your, and I understand. I remember that frustration of feeling like you have more to give, because it took a long time for me to get bigger on YouTube. Like I did it for a year and not a lot of people cared. And I remember I felt like I had so much to give, like I can do this, I know I can, and that frustration was killing me. So I guess I would say that to them, like, just stay committed, try and find your own voice, and hopefully you'll be lucky.
I really like tech. I want to make videos about tech. Any tips for starting? Make sure you really do like tech.
Right.
You should be happy making videos, never making a dime off of it, as if you're like playing basketball in the park. And if you're getting burnt out playing basketball in the park, it's probably not going to be a great idea to try to become a professional basketball player. Same thing with creating videos.